A journey that embarked with a dream in 1961, when the Kuwait Fund for Development was established as a small institution. It grew with strategic awareness and evolved from a regional development financing fund into a global network of partnerships with outreach from the Arab world to all continents. Embracing international initiatives and sustainable projects that transform reality for the better. How did partnerships evolve from bilateral ties into multilateral alliances? What is their impact on development within beneficiary countries? And how have they bolstered the fund's resilience in the face of major crises?
سر النجاح كان دائماً الرؤية الواضحة من خلال شراكات قائمة على الثقة والعمل المشترك واستثمار كل مشروع في مستقبل الدول المستفيدة.
As the first development institution in the Arab world, the fund's vision was to support emerging countries through direct bilateral partnerships with governments or public institutions in beneficiary countries. During the early years, partnerships took a direct financing form through grants and concessional loans for infrastructure projects across most economic sectors, with direct implementation and field presence alongside local partners. The project map began with basic infrastructure, such as the development of the Suez Canal in Egypt in 1964, the Jaun power plant in Lebanon in 1966, agricultural development in Sudan in 1967, the Sitra power station and water access project in Bahrain in 1972, and fishing ports in Tunisia in 1974. With growing humanitarian needs beyond the Arab region, the Kuwait Fund extended its support to countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. From the early 70s to the new millennium, initial country projects began to be planned and implemented through co-financing with multiple entities, including bilateral development organizations, multilateral financial institutions, and international organizations using modern mechanisms, such as co-financing and risk-sharing, joint feasibility studies involving international experts, and training local teams to ensure project sustainability. This transformation contributed to the implementation of major projects, such as the Senegal River Basin development in 1982, co-financed with several international bilateral institutions, with a fund contribution of approximately $34,700,000. The fund also contributed to financing 4 major rural development projects in Bangladesh in 1993, with funding of approximately $32,100,000. In Kenya in 1997, the fund contributed to the construction of the Katumani-Wote roads through a concessional loan of approximately $19,500,000.
الشراكات الدولية عززت مكانة الصندوق الدولية في مجال المساعدات المائية والإنسانية وتقديم دعم فعال أثناء أزمات الصحة والتنمية.
With the turn of the new century, the fund's expansion was no longer limited to infrastructure and energy, but shifted toward diversification into sectors such as health and education, which became a core part of its development path. This began with the Educational Buildings Project in Egypt in 2001, marking the fund's first structured entry into developing school facilities and improving the educational environment. In this context, cooperation with the United Nations agencies and international funds became a key support for its development operations through partnerships with UNHCR, UNICEF, the United Nations Development Program, the World Health Organization, Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, and the Global Fund. Among the fund's most prominent projects was the construction of schools in Lebanon between 2010 and 2019 in partnership with UNICEF, improving the quality of education in vulnerable environments. It also included the establishment of water treatment plants and networks in Gaza and Sudan between 2012 and 2018, in partnership with UNDP, which contributed to reducing water-related diseases, as well as immunization campaigns for more than 500 million children between 2005 and 2015, in partnership with Gavi and WHO, covering prevention of tropical diseases such as river blindness and schistosomiasis. The fund also supported smallholder farmers in Arab and African countries, in partnership with IFAD, to enhance food security and local production, and engaged in programs to combat infectious diseases in the region, in partnership with the Global Fund, including malaria and HIV, with a focus on sustainability of health programs. Since 2020, the fund has faced one of its greatest tests in a world impacted by pandemics, climate disruptions, displacement, and humanitarian crises. It supported refugees and those in need in Yemen, Iraq, Jordan, and Bangladesh, and responded through rapid partnerships with the International Organization for Migration, the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, and other organizations to implement emergency projects in Yemen, Somalia, and Gaza, and provide effective health services. Partnerships also included climate and energy projects, such as the Ma'an Wind Energy Project in Jordan, funded with $30 million, and the Sand and Dust Storm Project in partnership with UN Habitat, valued at $13,200,000, aimed at reducing transboundary dust storms between Iraq and Kuwait, with an expected reduction rate of up to 40%. Partnerships extended to strategic international alliances, including the signing of 2 memorandums of understanding with the United Kingdom, valued at $15 million, to support UNICEF and the Red Cross in Sudan and Somalia. The Maldives also received funding for the inauguration of Valana International Airport, valued at 37,600,000 Kuwaiti dinars.
رؤيتنا قائمة على استدامة التنمية وتعزيز القدرات المحلية وخلق تحالفات استراتيجية لمواجهة التحديات المستقبل.
Over more than 60 years, the Kuwait Fund for Development has become more than just a financing institution. It has become a global institution, built on trust, expertise, and partnerships extending to more than 100 countries. It has evolved from financing to co-management, from aid to multilateral alliances, and from short-term projects to sustainable programs that build local capacities, continuing its journey toward a brighter development future.